Assalamualaikum, sir.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Sir, I have a question. No, sir, I wanted to say that the flash which you were telling, I was just downloading, so there was an error, and my father is not allowing me, so I cannot download it.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, just a minute. We will take the questions one by one. Just a minute. I had explained you the procedure for downloading and for installing. How to install, how to download, and how to install the Adobe Flash. Okay. So this is chapter number 8 that we are doing. I had explained you that you will go to a link, and the link which was I was discussing, I have already given you in your classroom. Yes, on 19th. Yes, this is the link that I have given you. Okay, what you are going to do, you will take this link, you will copy this, you will go there on the address bar of the Google Chrome, you will paste it. When you will enter, the link will be open. All the students will keep their cameras closed. Okay, this is the link. You will click on the download button. Fine. Then it will be downloaded. Can you see this? It is downloading. After downloading, what you are going to do, you are going to extract it. Adobe Flash. Okay, you are going to extract it using WinRAR software. When it will be extracted, you have to place it in your C drive. Fine. Just like I had shown you that after extraction, what I am going to do, after extraction, what did I do? In my C drive, I copied that folder. Fine. In my program files, here you can see that in my program files this folder is there. Then after unzipping this folder, you will see that Adobe Flash will come in your drive. Here is the Adobe Flash. Then then what you need to do, you will make desktop shortcut by right clicking on it. You will make a desktop shortcut. Okay, send to desktop. In this way you will be able to do this. I have already explained this procedure. So, and you will have to do this all thing using administrative ID and password, otherwise you won't be able to install. If you have administrative ID and password, then you will be able to do, otherwise you won't be able to do this. Keep in mind. Okay, so this is the complete procedure that I have explained you. And even in the last lesson video, I had explained the procedure of how to download and how to install Adobe Flash. So I'm not going to explain it again and again. You can see the video. You can see the video and you can check. Now, so what we are going to do, we are going to do some more commands today. Inshallah, we are going to start. First, we need to know that when we have got Adobe Flash, how we are going to open it. You would have made the question and answers. But right now, I'm not taking any other question right now because I have to explain this chapter. At the end of the lesson, then I will give you time. Let me explain the things that I want to discuss today. So I'm double clicking the Flash. Flash will be opened. We will click on the ActionScript 2.0 or 3.0. 3.0 is recommended in your book, so I'm taking 3.0. By default, it will give you this stage. This is the stage. This is the stage that you can see over here. If the complete stage is not visible to you, can see over here that complete stage is there. So if the complete stage is not visible, then you can minimize it comparatively. You can make it smaller using this button. It is right now, it is 100%, and you can make it 50%, so it will be smaller. But I think 100% or 75% is better, so that it should be completely visible to us. Fine. By default, its background color is white. You can see that over here, that it is available in the white background color. Fine. Okay. Okay. Now afterwards, how we can make animation over here? This is a very important question. I had told you this is the toolbar is shown you over here in the two columns, but if we click on this arrow button, it will come in the one column, or if we click it again, it will come in the two columns. Whether it is in the one column or two column, the objective is the same type of tools are available over here. So what we can do over here, we can draw some different types of things from here. Just like if you take this example, if I keep it press, rectangle, oval, all these options are there. If I click on the oval, I can take the oval, and by default, what is the color? Color is blue. So when I will drop the oval over here, you will see that the color is blue. Whenever you drop an object, keep in mind, when you drop an object, it takes the default color. But if you want to change its color, so you will have to see this selection tool. You will click first in it. This is the selection tool, the black arrow tool. Then you are going to click on it. When you will click on it, then you can go there in the bucket, and you can change, you can take any of the good colors that you want to have. Just like I took this color, sharper color with the shade. Now you can see that it has been converted into green color. You can change it to any other color, any color that you want to have. Fine. So basically, but for before doing that thing, you need to select it. You will select it, and you can go and you can change its color. Fine. This is the important thing that we need to understand. And if you want to change its position, so you must have this cursor, which is basically selection tool V. Okay. So we can place it here and there. Selection tool identification is that it contains a dotted rectangle with it. And when you bring the mouse cursor, it changes you a selection tool, and you can change the place of the object anywhere in your animation, just like I'm placing it over here. So this is over here available. Fine. So this is quite simple thing. Or you can draw any rectangle or triangle, whatever you want. So if you can see over here, so you will be able to see that if I take rectangle, so even I can draw a rectangle, just like this is a rectangle. If I want to change its color, I will take this selection tool, I will click on it. I will click on it, and then I will go to some other color that I want to place in it. Fine. So right now, if you see that its outer color, this is stroke color, line color. It is inside color. The bucket is showing you inside color, and this is called stroke color, line color. Right now, it does not have any line. Can you see that there is any line? No line is there. Fine. But if we take some line, let's suppose if I'm taking line color in red and inside color in green. Now if I draw, something, let's suppose if I'm drawing, now if I draw, let's suppose one oval shape, so you will see that it will have red color border as well, but the border is, border is quite thin. Can you see these properties over here? Can you see these? These are the properties which are basically showing you that it is basically an object that we have drawn over here. Let me delete it. Can you see this? This is the border was also there with it. Okay. So if I take an oval shape and if I draw it, you will be able to see that it is coming with the border, but the border is very thin. We can increase the thickness of the border by selecting that particular object. We can increase its thickness, and then we can apply to it anyway. But right now we are not designing the border, we are designing without the border. So what we need to understand, we have got this tool, where we have got rectangle, we can draw rectangle, we can draw oval shape, we can fill oval shape. We have got this poly star as well. Poly star is basically having polygon. Now I have taken the border, since the border is also coming. Can you see this? So when I place it from here, border is left over there. Why? Because I had taken the border as well. So border is basically a separate thing from the object. So that's why normally whenever we are drawing some object, so we don't take the border. So that when we are moving an object from here to there, so its border will be left and the object will be changed to some other location. So if I need to change it, so what is necessary for us? Okay, whenever we are drawing anything, so when we have got some border, so we need to select it in this way that its border should also be selected. Then when we will move it, so it will move with the border. Otherwise, if we just click on the inside and we move it, then the border will be left and the other things will not work. Okay, so this is a very important thing that we need to understand over here. Anyway, so now come to the chapter again that I was explaining you. How to save the file, how to open the file. This is very easy. Now, if I go to the file option, if I click on the save button, what will be the extension that I'm having? Extension is .fla. Can you see this? Extension is .fla. I'm going to my D drive. I'm going to the PSM folder in my P1 class. Okay. And it is about chapter number 8. I'm making a chapter over here. Chapter 8. And I'm saving with the name of first lesson drawing objects. I have drawn some objects simply. Okay, what will be the extension? .fla. What will be the extension? .fla. Since I haven't created any animation in them, I have just drawn them. Okay, so it is the way we can save a file. What is written over here now? What is written over here in the title of the file? First lesson drawing objects. It is written now. Why? Because we have saved it. If I close it, even if I close the flash, if I close the flash now this is closed. Now if I want to open it, what I am going to do? I will open the flash first. Then I will go to the file option. Then I will go to the open option, action script. We can directly open the file even. Go there. If I go there, if I go to my project, if I double click on it, I will double click on it, it will be opened. This is how we are going to open. So by default, the extension will be .fla for flash file. So flash file extension is normally .fla. So what you need to do, what is your objective, what you will do, what kind of practice you are going to do? You are going to draw these objects, oval, rectangle for your practice. This is line. You can also draw the line. If you are, let's suppose if you are making using some line. These are the simple things that we need to understand. These are quite simple. Okay. So whenever we are drawing a closed object, so by default the bucket color will be inside. Let's suppose if I am drawing an oval shape in this way, so you can see that the bucket color is right now. What is the color? Fill color. Fill color is right now green, so it is coming in green. If I take blue and then draw, then fill color is, what is the fill color? Fill color is blue. Why? Because it was blue. If I don't want to have the outline, then what I will do? This is very important. I will click over here. See here. This is the stroke. No? Stroke means outline. Stroke. I will go to the stroke. I will click over here on it. Okay. I will click on it. Now no outline will be there. Whatever object I will draw, no outline will be there. Now if I say, if I take this in this way, so no outline is there with it. Can you see this? With this, no outline. But with this, the outline is there. Yes, outline is there. So when I'm moving in the inside fill, it is being changed. Okay. So all the students just lower the hands. Let me mark the attendance first. Okay. From Aris Khan to, no one will raise the hand as I have told you. Let me mark the attendance. Man, note down the attendance. From Aris Khan to, okay, Amina Mustafa P1A. Ibrahim Muhammad Safi. No one will raise the hand, otherwise your attendance will not be marked. Keep in mind, your name will not come in my list. Muhammad Safi. Sara Amir. And then Muhammad Shahir. Okay. Okay, fine. So come to the chapter again. So I have explained you what? I have explained you number one, how to open a file, how to close a file, how to draw different basic objects. Okay, these all are the things that I have explained you. Now come to the chapter now and see. This is the thing that I have already explained you. You are going to take ActionScript 3.0. Tools I have explained you. Tool panels, what are the different tools available? Color palette I have explained you the color palette over here. The tool panel is divided into 4 areas: tools, view, colors, options. Okay, these all are the things that we are going to study, and we have to see this. Tools, as I have told you, some drawing tools, painting tools are there, and we are going to use them one by one. View area contains zooming tools. What is the view area? Tools I have explained you, these are the tools, and we will understand all these tools one by one. View area, this is the basically view area. You can see over here. Basically, this is the working area where we are working, and this white area is basically the stage on which we are working. This is the white area on which we are working. Okay. If the tools are not visible to you, if these are closed, then I had told you that you will go to the view option and you can open the tools from here. If you are unable to see different kind of tools, which are tool panel is closed or tool panel is not visible to you, then you can go and you can open it. It is available in the Windows window. So tools are right now open. Right now you can see that the tools are open. So if the tools are closed, just like now, right now you can see that the tools are not there. You will go to the window and you will click on the tools will come to you. Similarly, this is the property window. Whatever the object we are drawing, this is basically the property window. Just like if I click on it, you can see its properties are visible over here. You will be able to see the properties from here. Okay. So if this window is closed, so then what you can do, you can go to the property window and you can open it. Right now properties is opened. But if it is not visible, then you will go there and you can click on it, properties, then the properties will be open. Fine. Similarly, this is basically the timeline. Timeline I haven't explained because timeline is used with the animation. So I am going to explain the timeline as well when we will be making the animations. Okay, fine. Come to the chapter again. Colors area contains for changing colors, as I have explained you. This is basically the color area. Line color, border color, this is the color area. In tools, if you see that the first selection tools are there, then drawing tools are there, then view options and color area is there. View tools, these are the view tools. If you want to zoom in or zoom out your work, then you are going to use it. This is zoom out. Okay. If you want to make it zoom in, so what you are going to do, you will click over here. 100% means it will come in the original size. This is the hand which is used to move your work here and there. Hand sign. This hand sign, can you see? You can move your work here and there, but it will change the stage, position of the stage, not the object. If you want to change the position of the object, you will take this selection tool and then you will change the position of the object in this way, selection tool. But if you want to change the position of the stage, you will take this hand tool, which is there to go here and there, up and down in your stage, on your stage. I hope this thing is now clear. Okay, we come to the chapter once again. So options, as I have discussed over here, some different options are there that we will see when we will be implementing these all things. Hand tool, I have explained you what is the purpose of hand tool. And magnifier, what is the magnifier? When you want to see it in zooming, this is magnifier. Zoom tool is basically called magnifier. This zoom tool is magnifier, and hand tool is there. When you take the hand tool, you can move the stage here and there. Using zoom tool, you can move inside an object to see it in more detail with near or nearer. Okay, so if you want to change it to 100% again, you can bring it from here. Okay, you can come to it. Even you can minimize it by writing over here 50%. So you will be able to see this. Fine. So we can reduce the size by zooming in or zooming out, and we can change the size of the size will not be changed, but view out and view in will be changed. We are viewing it from far distance or we are viewing it from close distance. Then come towards the property inspector. The property inspector is basically anything you add to a Flash document is called an object. What is the object? How will you define the object if it comes in your MCQ or in your short question? Object is basically the thing that we draw. Just like we are drawing text, if I take this tool, text, then text is an object. Right now, if I'm writing PSM, this is a text. If I'm drawing oval shape, this is a text. Okay, this is an object. Oval shape, this is an object. This polygon, this is an object. Whatever we are drawing, that is basically an object that we are using in our animation. Whatever we are drawing, we are using in our animation. One important thing I would like to tell all of you, that whenever we are taking the class, so if you leave the class at the time of attendance, because sometime it becomes problem, because we take the attendance, when I am taking the attendance, I am noting down your attendance, and you leave the class, of course your attendance percentage will not be marked. You need to be very much careful, and I tell you that I am going to take the attendance, and if you leave the class at that time, you are not available, of course your attendance will not be marked. When the teacher is taking the attendance, it is very important for you, and you have already come to know that attendance marks are there in your result. So you need to be very much careful about the attendance. So right now the attendance is already done, keep in mind. Okay, so fine, come towards the chapter again. So whatever we are drawing, it is called object, whether it is text or it is oval or it is rectangle or it is polygon. Whatever we are drawing, it is basically a text. The property inspector is the panel that displays the properties of the selected objects. What is the property panel? Can you see this? This is the property panel. This is at the bottom. This is the property panel. Can you see this? Let's suppose if I select this one. So it is showing you that it has got blue color, no outline. It has got blue color, but no outline. If I click on it, it is showing that it is in green color, no outline. So basically the property window that is there is there, which shows you the height and breadth. Can you see the height and breadth of the object? What is the height and what is the breadth? What is its position on the x-axis and the y-axis? Now see, this is the object. If I change its position is changed. Can you see this? X-axis and y-axis are showing you the position. Okay, and width and height is same. Can you see this? Width and height will remain same, but position will be changed, x and y axis. Width is 211 pixels and 45 pixels. This is basically the height, 45 pixels, and 211 pixel is basically its width. Fine, but its position is 343.9, 156 on y-axis. But if I change it, now it is 94 and 266. So over here, what you can see over here in these properties, Number one, what is color? Color is green. What is the line color? No line is there because cross is there in the line. Red cross means no outline. No outline is there. Getting this thing. Then what is the width and breadth? If you want to increase the width or height, what you will do? See this tool. Can you see this free transform tool? See this free transform tool. If I click on it, can you see this box? It was not there when I was having selection tool. When I was having selection tool, it was not there. Can you see this? When I am selecting it using selection tool, this is in simple dotted way. Dotted selection is there. But when I click on the free transform tool, then you will say this, see this box. I can increase. Now see, note down the width. Height, what is the height? 45. Right now, what is the height? 45. Now I will increase the height. What is the height now? 75. Can you see this? The properties are being changed over here. Whatever we are making the change in the object, the properties are being changed over here. Getting this thing? You need to be very much careful. Flash is not a simple software. Just pay attention, take interest, and try to do at home. Install it in your PC and try it. Okay. So right now you can see that I increase the height. I'm increasing the height. So the height is being increased. Can you see this? Height is now 102. Okay. Similarly, if I decrease the width, decreases right now the width is 211. If I'm decreasing it, it is now 160. Can you see this? If I increase it, let's suppose if I increase it, it is now 419. Can you see this? The width is 419. Let's suppose if I make the width 450. If I put it over here directly, it will become 450 directly. Okay, now you can see this. It is 450. What did I do? I selected it and I went there and I mentioned over here. If I want to make the height 100, I will write 100 over here. So this is a vice versa method. Either you are stretching it from here or you write the height or width over here. If I want to make it circle, what will I do? I will match the height and width. Let's suppose I give the height 100 and if I give the width 100. Can you see this? It has been converted into circle. Why? Because in circle, the height and width is similar. That's why it is circle. Otherwise, it will become an ellipse. So this is how we are going to draw some different kind of shapes. And we can change their properties as well. We can change their properties in this way. You can see over here. Now come to the flash. Now I have explained this property window to you. Have I explained this property window? Clear now? Okay. Come to the chapter again. The property inspector is the panel that displays the properties of the selected object as I have shown you. What it is showing you? Height and breadth, X and Y position of the object on the stage, the color of the object inside, the color of the line, all the thickness of the line. The thickness of the line is also there. If I take an object, let's suppose if I take an object with the line, let me take an object with the line. If I draw an object, the line is also there with it. Can you see that it is also, the property window is now changed. Can you see this? It is showing you the line thickness. Line thickness is 2. If I change the line thickness to 5, then the line thickness will be changed and you will be able to see that let me show you on the new file so that it will be quite visible to you. Okay, now if I take an oval shape and if I draw it, can you see this? What is the line thickness? Line thickness is more now, 5. A thicker line is there. What is the shape of the line? Line is dotted or full line? It is right now, it is full line, solid line. But if I take dotted line, so then you will be able to see that we will be able to draw the object in the form of dotted line. After selecting, it will happen. I have selected the object in this way. I have selected the object and then I change the full line If I change the full line to the dotted line, it will come dotted line. If I want to have small dots, it will come in the form of small dots. Can you see this? If I select it and if I take this broken line, then you can see that this is a broken line. So whatever the outline is there, we can change the outline in different formats. And these are the options which are there in the property, because on this page we are discussing about the property window. So I have explained you all the options available in the property window. Fine. Okay. So what we have discussed today. Let me give you a summarized. Practically, we have understood a number of things. Number one, how to install Adobe Flash CS3. Number one thing, this is the thing that we have done. Number two, how to open Adobe Flash CS3. How to take a new file. How to save a file. How to close file and flash. How to open an existing file that we have already developed. How to open an existing file. These all are the things that we have gone through today. Okay, I'm going to give you the list of the working that we have done. How to draw, what kind of things are there that we have done today? How to draw what? Number one, how to draw line, rectangle, oval. Okay, then we learned how to set properties of objects, and these are basically how to draw objects. How to set the properties of the objects. How did we set the properties of the objects? Height and width, line color, fill color. Okay, these all are the properties that we have changed today. Okay, change position by selection tool. These all are the things that we have done. We discussed about the property window as well. All these things are there that we have discussed. Now I would like to take some questions. Yes, Adam Hafiz. Yes, you want to ask something?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I downloaded the Flash CS3, but it's
Yeah.
not working and saying to me error.
You have downloaded from the same link that I have shared with you.
Yes.
Same link.
Yes.
But I have already shown you on my screen. On my screen, I have already shown you that it is working. I have given you, let me show you. Let me show you. In your Google Classroom, I have given you this link. Flash link. This is the link when I am copying it. I am pasting it over here. Can you see this? When I'm
Yes.
clicking it, it is downloaded. Can you see this download? Okay.
Yes, yes, I made the same, but when I open it, it's saying to me it can't be open because the file is have error.
The file is basically a rare file. You got the WinRAR in your system.
No, no.
You have to install this software WinRAR. Otherwise, you will have to unzip it. Okay. You will have to unzip it. Then it will be installed.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yes, Rimsha Zia.
Sir, actually, I'm using student laptop. So my father did the system that in student laptop, I cannot use the things which are of elder age. So when I used the same method what you told and the same link. But when I was clicking that link, it was showing that you cannot, and it was showing that 240 real will be fine if I use to download it.
240 real will be fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No,
That's why I'm not trying.
then I think you should consult to your father why it is giving this error, because it is free of cost. It is an
Actually,
older
my father
version.
is saying
This
that
is
I should
basically
not
an
install
older
it.
version. It is available free of cost over the internet. As I have shown you over here, this is the link. This is the link that I have given you in your Google Drive, and this is not a new version. They don't ask you for the payment. You can install it quite easily.
Yes,
You
sir.
should try. Can anyone tell me who has installed? Who has already installed? Please raise the hand. Those who have installed, they should raise the hand. Those who have installed it without any problem, they have done it. Kindly raise the hand. I want to see those students, those who have installed. Yes, Maida, can you tell about it?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Yes, quickly. Can you tell about it? Have you installed?
Yes, sir.
Did you face any problem?
No.
No. It means if someone is facing any problem, it means there is some restriction in his or her laptop. Either he has not logged on with the administrator password. If your parents are there who are using your system, so definitely they would have the administrator password. Then you should ask them to kindly log in the laptop using their password. Then you will install. It will be installed. It will not give you any error. Okay, so these all are the things that I'm telling, because I have shown you on my screen that when I'm copying the link, I am opening the link is opening. When I'm clicking on the download button, the download is being done. There isn't any issue in it. Okay, fine. Yes, Ariz, you want to ask something? Quickly, we have very limited time. Ariz Khan,
No, sir. I just raised my hand to because I had installed it.
successfully?
Yes, sir. But in Windows 7 there was a little problem, but I fixed it.
Okay, you have fixed it. Good. Fine. Fine, fine. Okay. So I hope all the students will be able to do this. Just, yes, Hiba, you want to ask something? Just see the video, and then you will be able to install it. Okay.
Sir, I have two questions. First is that the shape which you have drawn, how to write inside the shape.
Right now, I haven't discussed this thing, so that's why I will not, because it will be more complex for you. Right now, just do practice for it. Inshallah, we will do. We will see. This is not a
Okay.
big deal, okay? And second one,
And and the second one is that the shape which you have drawn with lines, it has no color. So how to color that shape?
no color is there, na? Whatever the color is there in this bucket. See this fill color. Whatever color you will select, first